Greetings from here and beyond. I am Merlin. Welcome, dear friends. Welcome, dear masters. Welcome, dear Merlins. Today is a very special day, and we have a very special guest. But first, relax. First, open yourself. It is time to stop the time. How is said in the recordings of bridges, at any session from now on, we shall stop the time. So, breathe with yourself. Breathe, dear friends. Relax and make the first shift between the numbers and your time. Relax and feel into your energy. You are not anymore in that train with high speed going without freedom for you. You are not in that state of running through that train which have a high speed. No. Come back to yourself. Come back to yourself. Be the Merlin. How we said, when we meet together, it is recommended to meet like Merlins. You have so many days, so many nights to play the human game. But now it is important to be the Merlin. There are not easy times for this planet. Not at all. Sad times, but in a way necessary. So big accumulations of power and of conflictual energies. And in this evolution of the entire system of Gaia, it is necessary to be released. Very, very necessary. You, dear friends, the modern Merlins, you cannot play anymore just the human game. Because your role is totally different. The true compassion, the true you is a whole different presence. There are not easy times, and it is good to know that you are not alone. You are not alone, and let's see what is all about. Let's see. Remember the story of Merlin, the story of first Merlin. Remember the connection with your fairy. Remember that there is much more much more than the human mind can imagine. In these days is so necessary the compassion, the tranquility, the self-trust, and the Merlin. We have the honor to present you a very old energy, which from now on will be with us on the Ark. It is about Jeanne D'Arc. Good deep breath, dear friends. Good deep breath. She chose to return to Earth. Jeanne D'Arc, it is not a soul being, it is a collective. Her origin is in the beginnings of the Order of the Ark. When there were wars between the angelic families in the angelic reliefs, and the Order of the Ark still not exists, appear like few others this Jeanne D'Arc. D'Arc, it is about the pertinence to the Order of the Ark. Jeanne D'Arc, it is an energy in which the masculine and the feminine are melded, so balanced, so beautiful, so peaceful. We can say in human terms, it is about the feminine from the masculine and the masculine from the feminine melded together. As you know, the Order of the Ark is closed, but because of the situation which is now on Earth, in the last 10 days we searched for solutions. We sent signals and calls into the entire universe. If there is somebody which wants to participate together with us, the Merlin Ark, the Merlins from the past, in our job, in taking care of us and of any form of life and consciousness. The Ark, the last days, was even in Theos to search with the feminine energy if there is any chance to come back to Earth. But the answer, the natural answer is, it is not time yet. And the Earth, as you know today, there is not feminine energy on it. It's just a reminder about the feminine energy. We speak with you in time, like 10 days, or this is only about the human perception. Because it can be thousands of years, and in other dimensions to be like a blink of an eye. And also can be here 10 days, and in other dimensions to be like eons. It is an historical meeting, it is an historical event. From now on, Jeanne D'Arc will be in the energy of Gaia. Will be in the waters, will be in the air, will be in the ground, connected with the core of Gaia, connected with the flowers, with the trees, with the animals, with the humans. It is her choice. Jeanne D'Arc, it is the only energy from the Order of the Ark which returned and assumed to take care of Earth, exactly like Adamus, exactly like Mother Mary, exactly like Marie Magdalene. Jeanne D'Arc was present in human form a few times. The last time, you know, is in the form of Madame of Orleans, or Jeanne d'Arc of France, a legend, but a human form of this energy, of this collective. Jeanne d'Arc came in that period like an answer to the prayers of so many mothers, of so many daughters, of so many sisters, to stop a terrible war. It was the period of the 100 Years' War between England and France, when already was too much destructions, too much suffering, too much tears. Jeanne d'Arc, this collective energy of the Orders of the Ark, took a human form, and like Joshua ben Joseph, assumed a presence, assume a life on earth. It is a real blessing, her presence here today and from now on, because it is in the same time the only energy which can improve the balance of earth. As we said, it is still not the time for the feminine energy to return. Maybe after a lot of time, due to the presence of Jeanne d'Arc, will be possible the feminine energy to come back on earth. As long as the earth and the population of earth will remain dominant masculine, will be wars, will be fires, will be revolutions, will be drama and suffering. The only help which can bring right now in service of the entire planet, it is Jeanne d'Arc. It is not accidental that also this word dark somehow resonates with the Merlin's arc. She will be with us from now on, and with each and every one of you. In the eons of history of the angelic reliefs, as we said, she contributes to the core of the Order of the Ark. Then contribute as well at stopping the Star Wars. It is, in a way, a mother for the new energy. As you know the story of sexual energy virus, Jeanne D'Arc is the opposite. Was that, and it is, that hope that is possible, the masculine and feminine energies to join together in a new energy. And this is Jeanne D'Arc. In her life on earth, like Madame d'Orléans, she has to do with the state power and also with the church power. A lot. The biggest issues of power, which also now have this manifestation of destruction on earth. Somehow, by her neutral presence, intrigue, provoke all the power systems. And all the power systems were afraid of Jeanne d'Arc. First, they want to feed from her energy. The King of France, Carol VII, somehow, because he was desperate, accept her intervention, like helping him to become again king, to recover some territories of France, and to stop a so bloody war. The Church, indeed, made a lot of research about Jeanne d'Arc with their means that time, because the Inquisition had a lot of ways to provoke and to church and to make questions and to verify a lot. They accepted also her presence because was in their interest at the beginning. And these two big issues of power, the state and the church, feed from Jeanne d'Arc in order to gain much more power. But in the same time, this presence was not on their measurements, on their way to see the life. They used this energy, but in the same time, they were very afraid of this energy. Now let's return a little bit to you. The entire game of power, and to say a few things about power. The entire game of power started long ago, in the time of Atlantida, the time of Atlantis, because of the headbands. The headbands enhanced the human identity and the illusion of power. And from that time till this day, the divine beings, the divine souls, the divine angels, which are you, play this game of power inside your being. Your souls create the human part in order to experience life and give to the human part total freedom. From your soul point of view, never was a control or a power over his human expression. Never. But because of the headbands, the human started to play the power game, or even the unpower game. From this unpower game was birthed the religion, because the human, in that state of forget about himself or herself, put his divinity somewhere outside and attribute to this divinity his or her concepts about power, and playing the game to not have power. On the other hand, the priests, the religions, the governments, the kings played the game of having power. Are only two polarities of the same game. And what it is in social, it is inside of each and every one of you. When we came with the statement, be the Merlin first and then the human, it is about to break this power game which you play with yourself between your ego means power, and your divinity, which means the infinity, the consciousness. Here is the dilemma. Here is the problem. Outside can be wars, can be winners, can be losers, and the power game continue as long as you continue the power game with yourself. By the Merlin's energy presence right now, there is a catalysator, is something which put you in the position to start to dissolve the power game which is inside of you. Because when the human said, I am weak, I am a human, my job is to have a human life, this is a game. Because you know very well like divine beings. Your human part, the job of your human part is to experience life, not to assume a power above life, above your divinity, above your master facet, above your Merlin facet, above your consciousness. You accepted this game, and because of this game are happen today's wars. This is the seed. You can consider it is not mine. I'm so quiet person. I am so normal and peaceful human. But, dear friends, here is the seed of power. Any ruler of this world, even it is from the religion part or from the government's part, entered into this life like a child, like an innocent child, so pure, so open to the magical reliefs, to the beauty of life. And indeed, they grow up like every one of you. And because of the seduction of this false energy, which is power, they arrived in some positions. They forgot about themselves. They forgot about their innocence. And started to consider that the satisfaction in life, it is about to have much more power, believing that when you have power, you will be much more near to your inner God, much more grandiose. And because of this illusion, which is created by the human in order to control the inside divinity, this illusion of power grow and grow and grow. The power in a way is based on fear. And many of these leaders, because they know they will not stay forever on earth, they want to let here a sign, to have a statue, to enter into the history books, to create something which shock the others about their grandiose presence. The grandiose presence of a divine being have nothing to do with the power game. In each human, as we said, there is the seed of power. Because the human tried by his design to overcome, to have control about the divinity, about the soul, about the consciousness. Increase the power of the mind, increase the power of the science this day, increase the power in social media, on internet, at the state level, the religious level, and the world is here. Power have a lot to do with masculine energy. War in the same time have a lot to do with masculine energy. And we can tell you, feminine energy cannot come back on earth in this situation of so masculine energy and so many power games. For this reason, Jeanne D'Arc is aware, exactly like Joshua, even is a collective, is aware, and she is in a big compassion for Earth, for what happened right now on Earth. Indeed, the order of the Ark was dissolved away, but each of these energies is free as well to choose for herself. And from now on, the energy of Jeanne D'Arc will be in service of Earth. In the area of this war and in the areas where there will be maybe future wars, because this thing is somehow exactly like the coronavirus started in one place, and then because need a lot of releasing of the power game of dark energies, of stuck energies which are not anymore in the useful for humanity and for the Earth-like planet, can spread very easy because the human is interconnected right now. Do not be afraid. It will not be a third mondial war. But this inner conflict in each human, and the conflicts, little conflicts, will be so easy to come to the surface. It is about you to have an understanding what is about, where is the root of this power game and conflictual energy. The root is there, in the headbands from Atlantis, in that game which is played by the human upon his soul, upon his divinity. Let's take a good deep breath with this. $600 ago, around 1430, after her effects, after her help, Jeanne D'Arc was blamed by the state and by the religion as well. You can read about that presence of this collective energy. You will understand a lot about this paradox and about the role of Jeanne D'Arc. Together, right now, with this war which is in the East Europe, which this huge vortex of power composed from the power of religion and state, and also because of that dark energy which is still there from 380 years ago, from the last Merlin life on Earth. The presence of Jeanne D'Arc will help a lot to balance. To balance first the feminine expression of life. Many of you which are in the female bodies, which start to feel the presence of Jeanne D'Arc in your homes, in your daily life, even if you are in the war area or in a peace area, it doesn't matter. Jeanne D'Arc energy is from now on in the structure of the energy of Gaia. So, please open yourself right now and let's welcome a Jeanne D'Arc energy. Madame d'Orléans, the core of the Order of the Ark, together with others. During your breathing, open much more yourself. Connect yourself with the core of Gaia because you can. Like new and modern Merlins, you have the gifts. Allow yourself to feel. As you know, we, the Merlins from the past, continue to work in order to dissolve that dark energy which is in the area of war. And we thank you also for which of you which joined to us from time to time. We also thank you to Adamus, to Crimson Council. Also because of their help is possible right now the presence of Jeanne D'Arc on Earth. And we have, all of us, also the blessings of the Crimson Council. Jeanne D'Arc is already from 4 or 5 days on Earth. Some of you already felt her presence. This time it is not in a human form. As we said, it is in the waters, it is in the air, it is in the ground. Her role is to keep the balance, to shine together with you a light of balance between masculine and feminine. This is what can be done right now for the earth. A balance between masculine and feminine. At some point in our sessions, in our recordings, we shall come with a chapter, an SES for Merlin, for the Merlins, in order to help you to dissolve that seed of power which is still there to the headbands between your human part and your Merlin facet. Everything is your energy, but the energy, your energy, is not only the spectrum which until now was known by the mind. You have a wonderful, a magic, a huge spectrum of energy which you never experienced until now into the human form. And about this is the Merlin arc and the Merlin title. It is time to tell you also something right now about Christian. Why all of these transmissions are through him. He was the disciple of the last Merlin on earth. One of his soul aspects was the disciple of the last Merlin on earth. When we closed the Merlin energy on earth, and the last Merlin letting go the planet and the magic, Christian continued that lifetime in which he had the entire preparation like the next Merlin without using that preparation. This Merlin energy is so familiar to him because of this reason. Like you already know, in the past there was only just one Merlin and one disciple. That disciple is the next Merlin, and after around 20 years of living and of having a life with the Merlin of the planet, he or she took the role and go forth. And the old Merlin took his body with him and left the planet. And then the new Merlin, after a while, find the new disciple. And the Merlin energy goes like this on and on from the first Merlin, the son of Joshua and Joseph and Mary Magdalene. So Christian was the disciple, the only disciple of the last Merlin. And for him this took around 15 lifetimes to came to this position to be the person which can transmit from our energy. Daniela have also a background with the Merlin energy, a very old background from that time. She was also her partner in that lifetime, not only in that lifetime, but in that as well. When Christian continued his life after the departure of the last Merlin and the departure of the magic from Earth. Indeed, these are just few details, but it is important for you to know why them and why now. So, you have a lot of opening in your life. You received our present from our beginning, a fairy. A fairy is with you all the time. Is there in order to help you to be open, to speak with you, to help you to open your senses to the magic universe. In the old times, when a disciple go with the Merlin, took around 7 years for the disciple to be able to perceive completely the magical universe of Merlin. In these days, for each and every one of you, it is about a period between 3 and 9 months. But request from you to be open, to give yourself time with yourself, a time without mind, with a conscious openness, with conscious breathing, and a quiet time. It is in your hand. Us, the old Merlins, we watch from the distance. We are with you in every step of the way, exactly like Adamus. We watched the last shout together, with you, with them. There is no conflict between the Merlin's energy and Crimson Council or Crimson Circle energies. And now, more than ever, the peace is the natural way of the flow, of your flow. And for this reason, it is very important to bring peace in yourself. Make a pact between your human part and your Merlin facet. And may this pact based on compassion and balance. The presence of Jeanne D'Arc right now will help a lot the entire planet, the entire assembly of Gaia, with the balance between masculine and feminine. It is not about to help one of the causes. In these moments, what's happened in Ukraine, it is not about the Ukrainian people. It is about the Russian people as well. It is about the Moldavian people, the Romanian people, the Poland people, the Baltic countries people, and all the people from the planet as well. Compassion, tranquility, love, gentleness, openness. Shining your light, and remember, you are not alone. There are so many others which are involved right now in helping the earth to have a balance. Remember, Merlin energy, it is about you filling your soul. It is about you being open. Human ego not help you in this. Sorry, dear friends, but not help you. The openness to the magic universe, it is a good thing. But because of this so tight situation right now on Earth, we cannot open so much this magic universe. You can open to the magic universe, but not so much the other peoples. Please do this thing. Be in connection with your fairy and open to the magic universe for yourself. Because the magic universe can provide a standard and a help in your energy as well. Magic universe is the universe which never known the suffering or the death. These magical beings, the fairies, the gnomes, the unicorns, the elves, never died and never suffer. Forget about that movies about this type of beings. Suffering is something which is not in their universe, as well as the dead. They never die and they never suffer. Allow this standard to be in your life as well. You know this, your energy know this. So, just be open, dear friends. Be open and have trust in yourself. We are here in service to you. From time to time, maybe on battlefields, they will see the Madame of Orleans in her white armor. From time to time, doesn't matter which part of the belligerent parts, doesn't matter. She is a presence in order to remind the peace of life, the beauty of life, the balance between masculine and feminine. Sometimes she will visit you in your dreams or even when you are awake, and you will feel her gentle presence. In this period, until the end of May, the presence of Jeanne D'Arc will become much more deep connected with the earth. 650 years ago, at the end of May, she was burned like a witch because of the Inquisition, because of the state of the power of the state and the power of the church. This will not happen once again. Now, due her presence, these systems of power maybe will be dissolved away. Our Lady, our Jeanne d'Arc, Madame of all the earth, is now much more closer, and we shall breathe few minutes just to feel our energy. Let her in. Let her in. Without fear. Feel her gentle touch. Her gentleness, her compassion, anytime when the anxiety, when the doubts will come over you, and the fears will come over you, remember, Jeanne D'Arc returned on earth. May you have many years to enjoy the beauty of your soul, to enjoy the blessings of life. She thank you for your welcome. She smiled to you. A new era was started. With that, dear friends, I am Merlin. And we, together with you, we are the Merlin's Arc. So blessed from now on, from the presence of one of the main energies of the Order of the Ark, which is Jeanne D'Arc. Greetings from here and beyond. Thank you.